7 famous people whose families fought over their inheritances. 1. Jimi Hendrix. Hendrix died in 1970, aged just 27. He left no will, and his attorney managed his estate for 20 years. Then Jimi's father, Al, successfully sued. He won the right to manage Jimi's music. Al died in 2002, leaving the $80 million estate to his daughter Janie. But then Jimi's brother Leon claimed he had a right to it. He lost the ensuing court battle, however. The Hendrix estate later sued Leon for selling Jimi Hendrix merch. 2. Joan Crawford. Crawford died in 1977, and her will was controversial. The actress disinherited her 2 older children, Christina and Christopher. She refused to leave them her $2 million for reasons which are well known to them. The siblings sued for a share of the estate. They argued that Crawford had been manipulated. Christina and Christopher accused their younger sister Kathy. They claimed it was all Kathy and her husband Jerome's doing. Christina and Christopher were finally awarded $55,000. 3. Sonny Bono. Sonny died in a skiing accident in 1998. He didn't leave a will for his $2 million fortune. Sonny was survived by 4 ex-wives and 3 children. His 4th wife, Mary Bono, was made executor of his estate. But then, his earlier wife, Cher, sued the estate. She claimed Sonny owed her unpaid alimony. Eventually, the money was divided between Mary and 2 of the children. One of them was Sonny and Cher's son Ches. 4. Prince. Prince's heirs spent $45 million arguing over his fortune. Around $10 million was spent on legal fees alone. Prince died in 2016, but the court battle dragged on for 6 years. The final agreement was reached in 2022. There were dozens of claimants to Prince's estate. Finally, it was valued at $156.4 million. 50% of the money went to Prince's 3 siblings. The other 50% went to a publishing company. The company had bought his other siblings' rights. 5. Pablo Picasso. Picasso passed away in 1973 at the age of 91. The painter's estate comprised 5 homes, gold and bonds. It also included over 45,000 works of art. In 1980, these assets were valued at $250 million. An inheritance dispute raged for 6 years. Picasso had fathered several children out of wedlock. Some of his biological grandchildren weren't legally recognized. The estate was eventually settled among 6 heirs. 3 of his children, Claude, Maya, and Paloma, received their share. 6. John Lennon. Lennon was murdered in 1980. Control of his estate passed to his widow, Yoko Ono. The chief beneficiaries were Ono and Sean, her son with Lennon. But Lennon had a son from his first marriage, Julian. Julian was only given a trust fund. It had been set up at the time of Lennon's divorce. Julian challenged the will. It took him and Ono 16 years to reach an out-of-court settlement. Reportedly, she paid him £20 million. 7. George Michael. Michael's $118 million estate was split between his father and sisters. His dad received his horse racing farm. His sisters received all of his other properties. But Michael had been secretly dating Fadi Fawaz. They'd been planning to marry, but Fawaz wasn't in the will. So he claimed squatter's rights in one of Michael's London properties. Fawaz lived there for years after his death. After a long legal battle, he was awarded a monthly stipend of £15,000. Michael's former partner Kenny Goss also sued for a stipend. Goss and Michael had broken up years before his death, but Goss also demanded £15,000 a month. In the end, he settled for an undisclosed share of the estate.